Tottenham are 4-1 up against West Ham with the 90th minute, 7 minutes added on. I thought I'd start doing a video now while I've got it all fresh in my head. What can we say? We started off really well. We got out of the block straight away. This is exactly what I wanted. It's exactly how I wanted Spurs to start the game. Got out of the block straight away. And to be honest with you, we was playing really well. The only part that was frustrating me a little bit was in that final third, we didn't seem to get to conclude for all the good play that we was doing. We weren't able to conclude enough in front of goal. Lo and behold, we got a warning sign with Kudus, and I'll get into Kudus in 1 second. So Kudus had the opportunity to score another worldy save for me by Vicario. I have to say yet again, you know what? That guy makes a worldy save every single game. He didn't have much else to do throughout the rest of the game, but he came alive when we needed him the most. And to be honest with you, people might say, yeah, but it was straight at him. Listen, the pace that ball got to him, he made a proper save. It was an instinctive save, and he's brilliant. But we all know that when it comes to shot stopping, he's up there with the best in the Premier League, in my opinion, guys. But anyway, we move on. We didn't take that warning sign well enough because, lo and behold, a few moments later, in the same sort of scenario, they go 1-0 up. I thought it was really sloppy from Udogie. Got too tight to his man instead of just actually shielding, making sure he doesn't get done. He got done in that, and the cover across wasn't great. I just felt like we wasn't proactive enough. We was watching someone else try and do it, and for all the men we had, I agree with this, by the way. Sorry, guys. Dejan Kulusevski, man of the match. He was absolutely unplayable. I'll get to him in a second as well. For all the brilliant, for all the men that we had behind the ball, we couldn't cut that ball out. And Poro, got tucked in, got drafted in by someone else. And I thought Brennan Johnson should have done a little bit better on the cover. Kudus was given too much time to slot it home. We got 1-0 down against the run of play. But we was giving those little chances away. And we need to be a bit more attentive for all the attacking play. I would like us to be a little bit more attentive in the defensive. Be a little bit more defensively more aware. We're giving those chances away a lot. And again, against the run of play. But look, we've moved on. Got the equalising goal with Kulusevski, because I said, even after they scored, I still felt we were better play. And Kulusevski today, I have to say, has been unplayable. That new position he's taken up. Look, for me, he is now the number one choice in that number 10 role, because he's overtaken Maddison in that role. And for me, he is the number one name on the sheet in the role that he's currently playing. Unplayable. He was good on the right-hand side, but since we've moved into the centre, and the fact that he's playing game after game after game, and he's obviously won the confidence of the manager and the team around him, because they're always looking to play him every time we're in attacking third. He's just been sublime. He's pretty much got involved in all our attacking, in all our attacks, and has contributed to goals and assists. The 1-1 was all him. Literally cutting, got his shot in off the post, 1-1. And I felt that even from that moment onwards, if we could sort things out half-time, we would go on to actually win the game. I didn't foresee us winning it in the manner that we did. It was really comfortable in the end. Struck so many goals in such a short space of time and completely wiped them off the floor in that second half. We made the change at half-time. Ange Postecoglou, I have to say, this time he's got it right. At half-time, he took Maddison off, who for me was a bit too lightweight. I didn't like the fact he was going down every 5 minutes, every little challenge he would go down. I think he wasn't partaking too much in our overall play, and I thought he was really weak in the challenges, a bit lightweight. I didn't like that about him, and he was hauled off. But I actually thought Bissouma was the one. When Ange Postecoglou went to the dugout and he pointed out he wanted to sub on, I actually thought Bissouma was going to be the one going off, because I didn't think he was doing too brilliantly as in that middle of the park as well. Him and Maddison weren't clicking weren't ticking over. So I thought he would be the first one to go. But surprisingly for me, in that choice, not that I thought that Maddison was playing that well. He was the one that brought off, and Sarr was brought in. And I felt with Sarr in that left centre mid, was allowing the Dogi to go forward a bit more, and also we're giving Son the freedom even more so to attack, not having to defend and not knowing that on that left centre mid, Sarr was there mopping up, giving us a bit more energy, a bit more pressure on the ball, and more cover, defensive cover, allowing Son to do his bit further up and allowing Dogi to go, knowing that he had someone covering his back whenever we move forward. And you know what? That move proved pivotal because Son really started ticking over in that second half. Fortuitous with his goal, you may say. I don't know who they gave it to the defender. They gave it to the final, goal. The actual goal itself was given as an own goal to the keeper. But then his strike, Son's strike, his own classic Son, one-on-one, double step over, bang. That's what we're talking about. And this is the kind of thing. Could you imagine if we had Werner in that situation, what he would have done? Werner, we brought him on, and he had the opportunity to add to these goals, wasn't able to do so. That's going to be an ongoing battle. He hasn't done anything in the 20 minutes that he was on. The 25 minutes, included injury time. Game is over, guys. 4-1 to Spurs. Absolutely brilliant performance in that second half. West Ham United blown away, and that's the kind of performance that I asked for in the video I did this morning. I wanted us to come out of the blocks and absolutely tear them a new one. And West Ham today going 1-0 up. I don't think they had lost the game going ahead, and we completely tore them a new one in that second half. We could have gone on to score 5, 6, and 7. That's probably the one thing I would say. I would love to have gone on, because we was 4-1 up after the hour. I would love to have used that half hour more to actually blow them out of the park. But we kind of took the foot off the gas. Son going off, just kind of lost a bit. But maybe at the end of the day, the game was done. So look, that second half, that change, like I said, Ange Postecoglou got that one right today. He acted on, he saw the game management. He saw the opportunity. He saw that what wasn't working. He rectified that. Second half, the boys responded. It was a completely different second half that we saw against Brighton. This was a proper win in the London derby, winning the game 4-1, 3 points. That's how we got to react. Now, it's just that part that, like I said, that defensive point. I want us to improve on giving silly goals away. We haven't been able to keep a clean sheet for a little while now. It was good to see Richarlison back 10 minutes. Didn't get really much to do, but it was good. He's back there again. Bentancur came on in the final 10 as well. So look, I would have liked to have seen Archie and Lucas and even Mike and Mob. Would have loved to have seen them on phone in once the game was done at 4-1. We didn't. We'll wait to see in the future games when they will come back into play. Sorry guys, I'm commenting the match, also watching what's happening in the final. But end of the day, it was an overall convincing second half. Changed it at half time, got it right, and we absolutely smashed them. Do you know what? Beating West Ham is always a pleasure. They go down to 14th. We move up to 6th, 13 points. Listen, we just have to get another 2, 3, 4 games, keep this going now. And like I said, if we can start becoming defensively a bit more attentive, not giving stupid goals away, we will blow teams up because we create a lot. Again, today, we created a lot of chances. We didn't take them in the first half. We took them in the second half. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment and subscribe. As always, forever always, it's come on you Spurs.